additions which I want to do for you, which is something, one more, there's one more third reaction which I had not put, which I must put for your carboxylic acids, and this is going to be just ammonolysis, okay? Ammonolysis, it is when you add ammonia to carboxylic acids or to esters. You're going to see it again in esters. We do ammonolysis. It's just how we make amides. We add ammonia to a carboxylic acid or an ester. So let's put our carboxylic acid, whatever it's going to be like. I'm going to put it in an interesting way this time. Let's put it, this is a double bond O and your OH, okay? Now, if you have this and you come and you add, in ammonolysis, you just add ammonia, okay? You come and add ammonia to this guy, then what happens is this OH will go and it will take one hydrogen here. So you will have same guy like this with your double bond O, but this now here becomes an NH2. Then you have H2O as your byproduct. So OH is going to go. OH is going to go and take an H from NH3 and becomes H2O. Then here to remain as NH2, it will come and put it. And this is your amide. Okay? This is what happens. How easy is this? Very easy, right? Here you'll be now having your amide, and that is what happens in ammonolysis. Now, there's something which I want to just remind you, is if you look here at the ways of making your carboxylic acid, remember that you either going to have a primary alcohol or an aldehyde. Okay, this is an aldehyde or an aldehyde, or you will have toluene. Toluene is not phenol. Remember, you cannot oxidize phenol. No, you can't. No way. Because remember, we said phenol has an OH here. It doesn't have this carbon. So you have to put this carbon first on your benzene. And that is, you have to make toluene first. After you make toluene, we know how to make toluene. You just add CH3Cl and AlCl3. Right? That is how you're going to add. That is how you're going to add. You add them to benzene, a benzene ring. Then once you have them, you will then oxidize using this and get. If you actually have a phenol and you want to make benzoic acid, you have to first take it back to a benzene. Okay, by adding, we say you add zinc dust. Okay, you add zinc dust, and the OH will go. It will become a benzene ring. Once it becomes a benzene ring like this, no OH now. Then now we can add this CH3Cl with AlCl3, and like we said, you then add your CH3Cl, and then you put it in there with your an AlCl3 catalyst. Then we know that the H will go and this Cl will go, then this thing will come and attach itself. That is what happens, and that is the end. Okay, so remember that. Remember that this guy doesn't even have, it's a toluene. It's the one you oxidize with your KMnO4 to get your benzoic acid. Okay, how easy is that? And remember, ammonolysis, don't forget it. And how we actually like to write it is we like to make it like this. This is the OH and the double bond here. They're still at the last carbon, both of them. We like to put the double bond like this, okay? And instead of it coming out, so that this actually will be the NH2, and you'll be having a double bond like that. That's the other way. That's the way we like to write it, so don't forget that. Just pimping up one or two things. But that is it. You add ammonia. If you add ammonia and heat, okay, don't forget to also heat, then you're going to end up having this amide. And that is your ammonolysis, okay? That is how you get it. And that is it for your carboxylic acids. Now we go to esters and we see amides as well. Let's keep going, all right? Goodbye for now. See you in the next one.